Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. NIO dominates battery swapping in China, rendering rising auto obsolete. Stay tuned for details on NIO market impact. Friends, I am happy to report that NIO has achieved a monopoly status in battery swapping. Why is this? Because the closest competitor offering battery swapping in China is Rising Auto, and perhaps you have heard of them. Some people were concerned that they would take market share from NIO, but unfortunately, those people are no longer alive. In this video, we will also talk about NIO deliveries. NIO weekly deliveries have also been announced recently. Insurance registrations. We will talk about this in a while. Rising Auto has announced a layoff of 70% of its staff so far, and they are practically shutting down. Although in January they only delivered 2,000 cars per month, completely unacceptable. And just last week, they were only able to deliver 200 cars per week. Not good at all. And this is across China. So what was the problem with their deliveries? Rising Auto and IM Motors were both part of SAIC Shanghai Automobile Company. Everyone essentially has substantial financial backing. However, due to this price war, the autos and vehicles that were previously priced slightly above 200,000 RMB and IM Motors, which were priced above 300,000 RMB, have now significantly reduced their prices due to the price war. This includes the LS6, which now costs around 240,000 RMB. This is the same price range where faithful Rising Auto cars were. And this creates a very interesting dilemma. Which one should you choose? Should you choose the IM LS6 or the Rising Auto RS7? This is a no-brainer, of course. You should choose the LS6. Because of this, Rising Auto has to further cut their prices and also suffer from lower sales. Their sales have deteriorated so badly that, as I mentioned, only a minimum of 2,000 vehicles were sold in just January, which is unacceptable. They are basically winding up their activities. Perhaps their existence will no longer be there. I have heard that they will be part of Marvel. Or there is another SAIC sub-brand called Marvel, which also sells electric vehicles, hybrids, and gas vehicles, and they will absorb Rising Auto into that. And then Marvel will provide after-sales servicing and everything else, and then Rising Auto existence will practically cease. Rising Auto didn't become very popular because not only did IM Motors face sales problems, but there was also absolutely no infrastructure there. They had more than 30 swap stations, which is completely unacceptable. How can you have convenience if you only have 30 swap stations, only a few stations? Then what is the point there? If I have to drive for an hour just to get a battery swap, it doesn't make sense in any way. This is why NIO's strong infrastructure matters. The existence of so many battery swap stations works in NIO's favor, and it's clear that NIO is a monopolist in the battery swap game. No one else has as many swap stations as NIO does. Do they have cloud computing and processing capabilities like NIO when it comes to orders and order management system dispatch, etc.? NIO does all this in the best possible way. And it's clear with these partners that NIO will set the standard with different partners in the future. Now let's talk about NIO deliveries. Last week, there were 2,200 deliveries, and by 17th March, there have been 5,500 deliveries so far. So the deliveries haven't been good at all. There's no way to improve this. It seems like we'll reach 10,000 deliveries in March. And the main reason for these low deliveries was the lack of incentives. Alright, the lack of incentives reduced these deliveries. But NIO has introduced a lot more incentives, so we hope for more deliveries in the coming weeks. By the end of May, there will be an increase in deliveries. Look, the past few weeks were a strange phase. Their more popular 2023 variant vehicles ran out, which were available at a higher discount or were inventory cars, and without them, when the 2024 variants were launched, there were no discounts or promos. Currently, there isn't much promotion happening, so you should expect some delays in delivery. Unlike NIO, which wouldn't just sit back and watch deliveries drop. NIO will take action, incentivizing sales with NIO phones, gift cards, and battery swap vouchers. They've even given out 36 free battery swap vouchers. And if you make a purchase, you'll get an additional 60 battery swap vouchers, totaling 96 vouchers. These allow you to swap batteries for free for 2 years. Each swap voucher is worth about 100 RMB due to the cost of battery swaps. So you're saving a lot with this offer. Undoubtedly, after this policy, many people are taking action. NIO claims they don't cut prices but provide significant discounts with heavy incentives, making the cars cheaper than Tesla if you consider all the incentives, which is quite insane. In March last year, NIO delivered 10 378 cars, some of which were part of the previous Gen NIO clearance sale. Remember, at that time, many NT2 cars weren't yet available. They released some new cars in 2023, but none of those options were available then. Okay, March it is. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing and see you in the next video.